Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're looking at Solana. I am so happy right now with Solana. I'm quite thrilled. So the Solana token has been crashing, and you're probably wondering why I've got a big smile on my face. Truth to be told, I've been trying to buy Solana token for a very long time. I've just been waiting for the price to go down to around £10, £11, £12, and it did. And I bought immediately. Now, this is not financial advice. I must say that it's definitely not financial advice. But I'm saying just how I'm happy that this token is finally so much cheaper so I can finally invest. And I didn't buy much. I bought one Solana token. That's all I bought. I've bought hundreds of tokens before. I've invested in so many different strategies. But having one token is very important sometimes. Even just one. One Bitcoin makes a difference. One Bitcoin makes a difference. Don't listen to what anyone says. Believe what you believe in based on your own research. Do your own research. This is what I always encourage people to do. So Solana is falling basically because of the FTX crash. That's a big controversy right now. And I've made previous videos on how I believe Solana will go to $100 in the next bull run. And that's just the beginning. Solana will easily hit $500 in the next bull run also. So $100 is a given. $500 is the mark. That's the target. But $100 is a given. So buying Solana at $13, whew, wait until it hits $100. That's what is that? 9x in your investment? Yeah. $500. What is that? Over 45x your investment? Yeah. That's crazy, right? Remember now, Solana is the same token that's been at $258. And arguably right now, the token is way more valuable. It's just that the market isn't doing too well. When was the last time that Solana was at $13? There you have it. 2021, last year in March. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Almost 2 years ago, so I've been waiting patiently. I've been playing the patient game. And the patient game plays off sometimes. It pays off. So I'm not worried about Solana. Don't get me wrong. I'm not worried about Solana. I am happy with Solana being this cheap. But we do have some stuff to talk about. Snapshot. State of network. Solana Foundation is committed to transparency to enhance its goal. The foundation has regularly released updates on the state of the network, including the validator's health report, the energy use report, the network performance report, and a presentation on the state of the network at Breakpoint 2022. In the wake of FTX collapse, they're mentioning it, many community members have asked about the state of the network and how it's faring. We've answered specific questions related to the network exposure to FTX in a previous post. This post is a snapshot of a few key metrics of health of the network in the days and weeks surrounding FTX network. I want to look at those answers that they've given us about the FTX crash. I want to know what it's about. And obviously people ask them questions and they answer specifically. So this is a look at said post. They posted this on the 10th of November. So during the events of the past week, the Solana network has not experienced any notable performance or uptime issues. Interesting. Lock tokens on Solana. Lock tokens are deposited into lock stake accounts and they cannot be transferred on chain until the lock has expired. Wrap assets on Solana affected by the Solace custodial bridge. Important. The total exposure to Solace base assets on Solana's circulation is valued at approximately 40 million as of November the 10th. The status of underlying assets is unknown at the time. I've reviewed CERN before, an order book DeFi project built on Solana. CERN community organized and deployed new Verity build of CERN with a new program ID. Additional efforts by community are ongoing, but a recent update was provided here. We're closer following development. Status of the DeFi ecosystem on Solana. Most of the largest DeFi projects on Solana, limited or no exposure to FTX. Based on recent assessment from Solana Foundation, there are certain projects with exposure to FTX, and those projects seems to actively be working to figure out a way forward. But the outcome there are not known yet. The DeFi environment in 2022 has been challenging, but the ecosystem continues to evolve and innovate. So, of course, they go through many things here. So basically what they're saying is, apart from the price of Solana, FTX FTX bankruptcy isn't affecting Solana. It's affecting the price because of public opinion. But apart from that, it's not affecting Solana. There are a few projects built on Solana connected to FTX that are trying to work through their individual issues. But Solana, the main projects, not affecting Solana. And that's what matters to me. That's all that matters to me, really and truly. Transactions per second. Average transactions per second have averaged around 2,000 since November the 8th. Additionally, bump fees paid increased throughout the past week, indicating that prioritization fees serve their intended purposes during a time of high activity. Average block time. Block time measures how quickly the network adds more blocks to the blockchain. Average time to produce a block increased to 0.61 milliseconds since November the 8th, but remains below historic average. Compute units per block. It continues. Daily program use. It continues. So some very important information right there. Some very important information that a lot of people would not understand immediately, but it's key. It is key. Compute unit block spiked 180% around the 8th of November. This is likely due to the increased trading opportunities fueled by market volatility in response to the news about FTX. There you go. So they do answer these questions, and I'm glad that they're here to clear the air. Now, if you go on Google, on the other hand, you type in Solana, you get up some articles. It's a bit of a different story as well. It goes even deeper. Binance temporarily suspends deposits of USDC, USDT on Solana. What? So Binance is yet to provide an explanation for the move, which is mirrored by other major crypto exchanges as well. This is quite common. This happens all the time. Whenever people start taking out their money, there's always a temporary withdrawal ban. It's like, hold on a minute. You're taking out your money out of my business. Let me put this on hold for a minute before we can figure this out. That's what's happening. It happens all the time. But you know who this is really good for? Coinbase. All this controversy about these exchanges, who it's really good for is Coinbase, because Coinbase doesn't have these problems. I don't think Coinbase has ever even been hacked. Now, Coinbase is centralized. They do work differently. They're an intermediary. However, Coinbase is probably one of the safest ones I've ever used, probably the safest I'll ever use for now. So all of this controversy, just remember, it's good for Coinbase. Solana NFT protocol Metaplex announced layoff in wake of FTX collapse. Even layoff, firing people. Listen, it's not just in the crypto community. People are getting fired at Twitter. People are getting fired at Facebook. People are getting fired everywhere. So it's not just the crypto community. So they announced on Thursday that it has undergone a company-wide round of layoff as the contagion induced by crypto exchange FTX collapse last week continues to spend across the Web3 ecosystem. For the last couple of years, things have been difficult. I think the last time, November this time last year, crypto was doing okay. But this year, crypto have been in a difficult position, to say the least. And it's getting better for me because the more it crashes, the more I buy, the happier I am. So while our treasury wasn't directly impacted by the collapse of FTX and our fundamental remains strong, the indirect impact on the market is significant and required that we take more conservative approach moving forward. So this was written by the CEO and founder, Stefan Hess. But listen, despite all this controversy, let's just end it right here. I'm still happy with Solana. I'm more than happy with it. I've never seen it this cheap in a long time, and I couldn't be any more pleased. I'm just being honest. When the market gets cheap, I'm not complaining. You shouldn't either. Once again, not financial advice, but it's only a matter of a time before Solana is back above $20. I'm not going to lie. It's only a matter of a time. So this cheap price won't last for long. The controversy will. I hope it lasts for longer, but realistically, Solana being less than 5 billion in market cap, we'll be back above 10 billion in market cap quite soon, 15, 20 billion quite soon. But I hope it keeps falling. I hope it keeps falling so I can buy more cheap Solana crypto. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in our next video. Peace.